diversity in the workplace is desirable, but that we don't achieve diversity by ticking the diversity box and employing people because they are this, they are that. You have the best people in the jobs to do the job. Diversity comes from having equal opportunity at the very front end. And so that's what the industry needs to do, is firstly, wake up the educational establishments and the young people that the industry exists and the opportunities that are within it, from window fitting to working on the fabrication line to being a management accountant. I only mention that because I've just recruited one for this business, you know, and in telling the new recruit, you know, how the business operates. You know, as an accountant, they're quite inspired by what goes into the manufacture of a window and how it should be costed. So it doesn't matter what discipline it is, just make it sound exciting. But there's no point in doing that unless the doors and the opportunities are going to be opened for everyone at the front end. And if we do that, within 20 years' time, when I look out on the factory floor, there will be a more diverse workplace and they will all be best placed to do the job that they're paid to do. I know it sounds very utopian, but that is the roadmap. I can't see it any other way. Whether I'm playing golf in the Algarve in 20 years' time, if I was to jump on a plane and come back and see this business, and I could see that not only was it growing, it was profitable, it was thriving, the workforce is younger, more diverse than it was by the time I left, then we've done something right. But it's a challenge because, let's say, for example, I placed an advert for opportunities in this business now, and I've got people that are applying or showing an interest in jobs who are not white, are not male, and they're not 40 years old or whatever. They don't conform to what's currently on the shop floor. And I'm a very open and communicative person, and I sell the dream of working for my business, etc. But I was to walk them through the factory now, how would they feel? Would they see a business that was going to sponsor them and coach them? Because they would immediately feel in the minority. And how do I address that? And that's a barrier that's very difficult to overcome. So there are challenges. You asked me if I'd be optimistic. Yeah, I'd be optimistic that we can get there because, well, quite frankly, the industry hasn't got a choice.
Yeah.
Because we have a labour shortage and we have a skill shortage, and somehow we've got to encourage people to come into the industry, and that means casting the net far and wide. I'm very passionate about the industry.
It shows.
I'm very passionate about the job that I do. I've got to be honest, I don't know why, because if someone had said to me 30 years ago you were going to work in the glass and glazing industry, I would have suffered from the same problems everyone else. That's not very sexy. But it's surprising how unique it is. It is a very close-knit community, the glass and glazing industry, and I'm really looking forward. Hopefully, we have the Fit Show this year because I suspect it will be well attended. I think the industry will look to come together again. It should be a good event. So it'll be great, and yeah, hopefully we're going to be in for a much better year than last one.